Welcome to day 54 of the 365 Days of Personal Growth Challenge. We are still on the critical thinking and problem solving series from the Inspired and Transformed devotional. Remember, you can click on the link in description to order this book. We have nationwide delivery in Nigeria, across Nigeria, and Amazon delivery for our international audience. Today, we are looking at identifying biases in thinking. Identifying biases in thinking. We all have biases. Everybody, you have your biases. I have my biases. It's just how our brain works. A bias is like a mental shortcut, a tendency to favor certain things over others. Identifying biases means recognizing these shortcuts so that they don't cloud our judgment. Example, imagine that you're reading a new study on a juice, a drink that you love. Example, if you love coffee, you might be more likely to believe the study if it says coffee is good for you because you love coffee and you definitely accept every good information you get about coffee. So this is confirmation bias, favoring information that confirms what you already believe. Another example, if you dislike a certain celebrity, for instance, and then they come up with a fake news about this celebrity, how awful the person is, you are more likely to believe that because you already have a bias about this particular individual. So that is also a confirmation bias, confirming the thing that you think that you already believe. So why is it important to be able to identify these biases? Because when you do, it helps you to make fairer decisions. So when information comes, you be able to know that, okay, this is, I'm being biased. I'm being biased about this because of this. Biases can lead to unfair judgment. Recognizing them helps you to be more objective. It helps in better communication. Understanding biases helps you to see things from others' perspective. It helps you to accurately understand things. Biases can distort our view of reality. So identifying them helps us to see things as they truly are. Understanding, the biases helps you to improve your problem solving skills because biases can lead us to overlook important information. So how do we get better at understanding, and learning about our biases? It begins with self-reflection. Think about your own beliefs. What are your go-to opinions? Seek diverse perspective. Talk to people who are different from you. Be aware of common biases. Learn about biases like, the one I mentioned, like the confirmation biases, favoring information that confirms what you already believe, or the halo effect. That's another type of bias, judging someone based on one's positive traits. So, one of the reasons why it's important to understand biases because it helps you challenge assumptions, especially yours. Ask yourself, what if I am wrong? And then consider the source. Consider the source. Is the person giving you this information trying to persuade you? Look at the evidence. Don't just rely on gut feeling. Look at data. Look at evidence. Finally, practice active listening. Pay attention to what people are saying. Identifying biases is a journey. It takes self-awareness and a willingness to question your own thinking. The more you practice, the better you get. This is one of the hardest things that people, can do, like questioning their own thinkings. It takes a lot of self-awareness to be able to tell yourself, why am I thinking this way? What brought up this thinking in the first place? Have I been corrupted by an information that has made me biased towards this individual or this situation or this? For example, people that have experienced a lot of